My name is Foong Man Yee. To effectively address the operational and financial challenges faced by Fukami Sugar Milk, a multi-pronged solution is recommended. One that integrates cost accounting strategies, process optimization techniques, and improved resource utilization, all while respecting the CEO directive to avoid workforce layoff. The first key component of this strategy is the implementation of a comprehensive process costing system using the weighted average method. This method is particularly suited to the mill's continuous and homogeneous production process, as it enables accurate assignment of total costs, including direct material, labor or overhead, to unit complete, in-process inventory, and byproducts. By calculating equivalent units of production, the mill can determine the average cost per unit more precisely, which is essential for cost control and pricing analysis. The second component focuses on improving loss management, specifically by distinguishing between normal loss, which is inherent and unavoidable in sugar production, and abnormal loss, which typically arise from inefficiencies, equipment failures, poor handling, or substandard inputs. Abnormal loss not only reduce output but also increase the cost per unit and should be minimized through enhanced process controls, operator training, preventive maintenance, and quality assurance procedures. Tracking and reporting abnormal losses separately as guided by process costing principles ensure accountability and provides data for target operational improvements. Third, the mill should conduct a break-even analysis to determine the minimum production volume required to cover both fixed and variable costs under the constraint of a government-controlled selling price. This analysis will help in setting realistic output targets and informs decisions on whether to increase cane procurement from external sources such as Punjab. While this may raise material and distribution costs, the trade-off could be justified if it leads to better plant utilization and helps the mill achieve or surpass its break-even point. The decision must be backed by data considering the per-unit cost impact and overall margin improvement. In addition to refining core production, the mill should maximize the financial benefit of its byproduct, molasses, which constitute around 5 to 8% of total output. Although molasses has a lower market value, properly treating it as a byproduct in the accounting system, for example, offsetting joint production costs or recording it as secondary revenue, can slightly reduce the effective cost per kg of sugar and contribute to overall profitability. Establishing consistent sales channels or processing partnerships for molasses will ensure this benefit is realized. Equally important is the efficient use of available resources, particularly the labor force. While the CEO has ruled out retrenching older, higher pay permanent staff, the company can still enhance productivity by implementing workforce optimization strategies. This may include cross-training employees, improving task allocation, employing seasonal or contract workers during peak periods, and incentivizing performance. Such approach helps align labor input with production needs without increasing long-term fixed labor costs. Finally, to sustain and reinforce this change, Fukami should establish a system of continuous performance monitoring. Monthly process costing reports should be generated to track costs per equivalent unit, loss ratios, normal and abnormal, and process toward break-even targets. Key performance indicators such as unit yield, labor efficiency, molasses revenue contribution, and abnormal loss percentage should be regularly reviewed by management to support agile decision-making. By integrating detailed cost accounting with operational and strategy controls, this holistic solution provides a pathway for Fukami Sugar Mill to restore profitability, improve efficiency, and maintain workforce stability, despite the challenging external conditions. Thank you.